Hello, everyone. This is episode 95 of the Shop with Diane show, which is a project that, out of desperation, I went to Facebook Live and said I'm going to show customers products that I have here in the store since our store at that time was locked down. And oh my gosh, 75 people joined me live. And I thought maybe I'm onto something because there was no way I could normally bring 75 people into the store. And so this is a show that I've done just about weekly. Where am I? I'm located in my store, Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique, which is in Thunder Bay, Ontario. And for those of you that are a little bit familiar with our city, I'm right next door to the Fort William Gardens, our hockey arena, which is celebrating its 70th anniversary, and we are celebrating our 25th anniversary. So what I'm going to do is introduce people to a number of products that I have available for purchase right now here at our store. And the theme, though, is birds, our feathered friends, the birds. And so everything I have is going to kind of be bird related. And so stay tuned. There's going to be a number of sale items as well throughout the show. Some markdown. We are having a store closing sale, which is on now. That means that I am, after 25 years, going to get out of the casual clothing that takes up most of our space and most of my dollars here in the store. I'm going to clear that out and then focus on building out this exciting way of retail selling, which is doing live shopping, live stream shopping. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun because of the viewers and who are also encouraging and positive. We've built a wonderful community together. And so if you are, however, not here in Thunder Bay, know that I'm happy to ship out goods. So the people that are watching locally can come into my store on selected days that we are opened. And I'm going to just throw up a banner to tell you when the store is open. Okay, there we go. Since today is March 31st, I thought I'll tell you what April hours are. We're open Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays 11 to 5 and Saturdays 11 to 4. Just a little heads up though, the store will be closed on Saturday, April the 30th. So I'm going to run down through, I'm going to show you a number of products here in the store. If you're interested in making a purchase, especially if there's limited numbers and you're watching the live show, please in the comments section say, hey Diane, I would like the hummingbird feeder. And what I'll do right after the show is go through those comments and award those items to those people. Go back and check if you've made a comment or have ordered something during our show, because I will make comments back. We do need to confirm, though, when it is you're going to be by to pick the item up, or if you're from out of town, how it is that we're going to get that prepaid and shipped out to you. So without further delay, I will get the show going. So I said the theme is birds, and we're going to also have some fun facts. And why don't I start with the fun facts, because it's like I should have been paying better attention in my elementary and high school classes, shouldn't I? But we may have all heard these things. Did you know, for example, there are approximately 10,000 species of birds on the planet and currently, and I know that the number of birds over the planet's history, Earth's history, have gone extinct, but currently almost 10,000 birds. So what's a bird? What's unique about birds? Well, did you know that birds don't have teeth? And that is why they have to actually gobble their food whole, and then it goes into their stomach, which has enzymes that start to break it down, and they have a gizzard, which sometimes have stones and things in it that grind the food up. At that point, wouldn't it have been nicer to just have teeth? But instead, they have gizzards, this strong muscle that grinds up food with roughage in it. But birds also have feathers, and they have wings, and the females lay eggs. So those are some of the features unique to birds. So um, wasn't that interesting? And speaking about a little bit of history in terms of, did you know that the chicken is the closest living relative to the Tyrannosaurus rex? So if you've got a little one who is just fascinated with dinosaurs, especially the Tyrannosaurus rex, you can tell them the chicken is the closest related creature on the planet today, resembling in some ways that dinosaur. Anyways, let's get this show on. And you're oh, Heather is watching the show, and thank you, Heather, who is also a librarian, who said, my sign said they lay eyes, not eggs. Okay, no. They lay eggs, not eyes. Wow. Okay, thank you for keeping me straight. Okay, so let's go with the show. Product number one of my favorite products that I have carried on and off in the store for almost 25 years. And what is it? It's in here is the Loon Flute. Now, it's a product that was developed in northern Minnesota. And for many, many years, we were the only Canadian store to be carrying this product. So, what does a Loon Flute look like? Well, there's a US patent on this, actually. And there is a cylinder that looks like a birch log and a slider inside. And on the slider, there are 4 calls that the loon makes listed on it. I don't know if you can see it. It says wail, wail, hoot, yodel, tremolo on the here. Plus, there are numbers next to each of those calls. And it comes with instructions that will teach you how to play it. But I'm going to demonstrate it without a warm-up. What I'm going to do is blow into this end. And as I do, move the slider back and forth. But before I do, I'm going to line up the word whale. And I know that to do the whale call, I move it from number 1 to 2 and back to 1 again. But let's see. Those were the other calls. So thank you. I hear the applause. Anyways, that is the Loon Flute. It's a great item. Plus, it comes with, as I said, an instruction sheet on how to play it. The key is not to blow too hard on it and to keep that slider in the center. But on the reverse of the instruction sheet are all sorts of facts that I think are amazing. So it'll tell you that the loon can live up to 30 years, that it can travel up to 100 miles per hour in flight, that it can, did I have that right? Oh my gosh. Yes, I did have that right. And it could dive down approximately 100 feet into the water. But any of us who would go that depth, it would be so, there'd be so much pressure that our ribs would be crushed. So the shape or the loon's rib cage is like a lattice, so it doesn't crush. They mate for life, and there is a warning here, or a caution, that in May and June, which is the nesting and breeding period of the loon, not to use the Loon Flute out at the lake at that time, because you'll mess them up. And what would you do with the loon that wanted to mate with you for life? Really? Thank you, Josie. Is I hear her applause that the loon call was great. So, what's the price of the Loon Flute? $39.95. And let's see. Let me see. So, if you're interested in it, it is product number 1, the Loon Flute. And Elaine says, the directions tell that it is not advised to make these calls during mating. Correct. So we want to make sure of that. Next item, I'm going to move on to hummingbirds. And the hummingbird is, there is a particular hummingbird, and it's called the Bee Hummingbird. and it is the smallest bird on the planet, which is just 5 to 6 centimeters in size, very tiny. It weighs less than a penny, so it's really very, very small. And most hummingbirds' eggs are no bigger than the size of a pea. And how you can hardly see their wings, but that's because they're flapping 200 times a second. That's pretty fast. And I see some other folks joining us. Hi, Aletha, and I missed some others. We have Pam joining us and Louise. Heather's comment. Nice group gathering this evening. And so what do I have to talk about when it comes to hummingbirds? Well, I have a handheld hummingbird feeder. So what is a handheld hummingbird feeder? Well, if you already have a hummingbird feeder and are attracting hummingbirds, there is a little hummingbird feeder, and it's just got a little plastic top and to it, and you would put some nectar, some sugar and water in here, and a few feet away from the hummingbird feeder, just sit there with the feeder in your palm, and you will attract hummingbirds to eat right out of your hands. And there's videos online that you can see where people are just having them. Now, I would think it would be like so exciting to see that, wouldn't it? These are just $5.95, so a great little gift to indulge yourself with, the children, just a little gift to bring over to friends when you're invited to the backyard party. And the humming, oh, why did my mind go there? Suppose you can have little shot glass and then have everybody a shooter. You can put a shooter in there and then let everybody take home a handheld hummingbird feeder. Where did that come from, that idea? But that is an idea. So let me know if you would want one of those. I have another hummingbird item to show you, and it is the Canadian hummingbird swing. So this is a product that hummingbirds are very territorial. They're watching to see who else might be making their way up to the bird feeder, and they want to keep an eye on that. So what they'll do is they'll fly into a tree or a branch nearby to observe. However, if you put the swing nearby, where you have a view of your hummingbird feeder, but also the perch, the hummingbird will perch on the swing. So that just adds greater interest to bird watching, doesn't it? Price on this is $21.95. And see, I have a couple of orders for the handheld hummingbird feeder. Don't be shy, everyone. And let me know if you would like any of the products. And I see our numbers are growing, so hello to those of you who have just joined us, maybe a little late after the start, but this show is recorded. So if you're interested in seeing what you missed earlier on after the show, go back and play the repeat. But our theme this evening is birds, and I've shown a loon, flute, and hummingbird handheld feeder and a swing, and I'm moving on to a product that many of you already know about, but it is with the theme birds, and it is once again our most popular hummingbird solar powered color changing wind chime. Lots of features there. So on the top of here is a solar powered panel, and there are wires that at the bottom of them have a light, and attached to the light is a hummingbird, and this will power up during the sunny day, and at night the birds, the little center of them, will change color. You'll see green and yellow and red, blue, really beautiful. We've had these out in the field, in people's gardens, out at camp or the cottage, all last spring and summer, and people have even brought them indoors in the winter in a sunny window and enjoying them indoors as well. The price of these are $34.95 currently. My new shipment of garden products hasn't arrived yet, but as you know, unfortunately, gas prices are going up, as are other prices, and that product will soon, with the new shipment and new stock, will be going up to $36.95. So if you're interested in making a purchase of one of those, please just put in your order. Great gift. And thank you, Deb, who's going to take a hummingbird swing. And I see Kelly is here from just outside Duluth in Proctor, Minnesota. My goodness, we have people that I know are here from the region, Terrace Bay. We have Alina from Toronto and Kelly from Minnesota. And who else is out there in places far away? I know last week someone was watching from Arizona. We've had people watching from Mexico, across the country, the East Coast, the West Coast. And let us know if you're out there. It's always fun for us to know where you might be seated, or I don't know if you're laying down or you're driving, not driving, let's hope not. Oh, and Joan is in Toronto, of course. So hello, Joan. Good to see you. And Pam will be there soon, I understand. So the two of you can watch from Toronto together. So let's keep going on with the show. Our next product is, and the, what do I have here? Window alerts. So it's really sad when you hear this big thud on a window, and when you go and investigate, there is a bird that has knocked itself out, or perhaps it just it didn't survive. And what can we do to prevent that? Well, these are static cling decals. In this case, we have 4-inch butterfly decals that are UV. We can't see UV rays. However, birds' eyes, which are 15% or more of their head size, ours are just 2% generally, then they have different features to their eyes that they can see ultraviolet rays. So they can see the decals, but we really can't. So these decals you would put on the exterior of your window. And in the one case, we have them with the butterflies. And then we have another packet, which you can see, which has leaves, and it includes 5 leaf decals. So what you'd put them in on the exterior of your window to prevent that, and they're easily removed afterwards. The price of these are $10.95 for a package. I know Shirley has picked them up recently, and she says her birds appreciate them. I'm sure they really do. So let me know if you would like one of these, or 2 of these, or several of these, to save our feathered friends from tragedy. So let's see, what do I have here? We've got some people joining us. Oh, and somebody mistakenly put an angry face. And I know that angry face is upsetting everybody who's watching this evening. So what you need to do, people, if you're watching during the show or even afterwards, but during the show, it makes it, you don't see this on the repeat, but during the live show, we see how many thumbs up and hearts and happy faces, but there's an angry face. So everybody go back to the like, or the like, click it one more time. And if you happen to have mistakenly clicked the mad face, you'll notice that you had the mad face up and you can remove it. But if, anyways, I won't focus on that. I'll focus on all the thumbs up and the happy faces. And it's just a slip often that somebody's really rather embarrassed about afterwards. Let's see. So maybe we can get that cleaned up. If not, we'll take care of that afterwards, because people love joining the show for a number of reasons. Some people say it's fun, it's educational, it's about community, and it's about positivity. So, oh my goodness, Kevin puts a comment, maybe it was an angry bird. Yes, maybe it was. Let's see. then what do I have next to keep going on with our show? Um, I've been clearing out a number of products during our store closing sale, and that includes clearing out a bunch of water bottles. And I just have a couple of, just one of these. It's from a company called North by Northwest. Um, is that the name of it? Native Northwest. I'm sorry. And they commission Indigenous Aboriginal artists for their designs. So we have here, just in the white bottle, one remaining. It is called the Gift of Honor, the eagle feather. So these are stainless steel water bottles, really nice, slim design to them, easily fitting in your vehicle's um, cup holder, easy, slim in your hand. And how many ounces? 17 ounces in terms of how much it will hold. Now it's going to keep hot beverages hot for 12 hours and cold beverages cold for 24 hours. So, oh, and there's a comment about, do I have anything to ward off pigeons on a deck? I don't. And those that think they're going to take position on the roof of my store here, I just yell at them, but I'm sure they're up there more often than when I see them. And let's see. So I just have one of these, and the price of this originally was $32.95. Oops. But I'm clearing it out for $20. So let me know if you'd like the white water bottle at $20, and I will set it aside for you. That's the best way to get it when there are limited items during the show, is to put it in the comment section. But you can also private message me. I'll check those afterwards. Or you can phone me or text me. I'm going to throw that number up for you, which is 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. You know, pre-pandemic, who would ever give out their cell phone number? We kept it that a pretty close secret, and now I just throw it up. Anybody can call just about any time, and but you can phone me or text me, and we can chat that way as well. Carrying on, so we also have, with the birds as our theme, we have the dancing eagle in sort of a gold color on this beautiful wood grain design, and has the O-ring so it doesn't leak. And a great way to help you keep that hot is pour some really hot water in there first, and then dump it out so that you warm up the insides of the stainless steel. And then afterwards, it's going to hold the heat for 12 hours. So I know I have 4. I may have more of these than 4, but the price of this too originally was $32.95, and it's on sale for $20. Okay, so let's keep going. I have this scarf, and I just have one of them. I went to see, like, what do I have with birds and a theme of birds? Well, there's this beautiful scarf. It's quite large, and I would say it's great for fall, winter, cooler summer days. It's quite large, you can see. It's more than a wingspan. I have short arms, but it's more than a wingspan in length, and it's this long in width. And what I do to get scarves to hang a little thinner is I just grab a corner, and that sort of lengthens it out. And people say, Diane, I love how you tie your scarves. Well, I wasn't thinking I was that good at it, but I just grab a corner, put it on like it's a cowl neck. Then I'll just do a little knot underneath quite often. And I have these two ends that are triangular and thinner. And Dale is going to take the scarf, Thank you, Dale. It was just $16.95. So what a deal. So thank you for that. That is gone. Hope you don't mind me. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to show one more scarf, which is more summer weight. And see, folks, that's how it's done. When you watch Dale, you got to be quick. Those of you from Thunder Bay of a certain age might remember Kids Bids. Was that the show? Old Dutch potato chips? I never got to go. Never had a lot of potato chip bags, but I remember that was on the black and white TV. Why did they sell black and white TVs to us when we were younger? I'm happy to have had a TV. Anyways, so the next one, it's $16.95. And what it has is it's more of a summer weight. And let me show you. We have pink, can I get that going? Pink flamingos on it. So just very, very, very summery, very light. Oh, won't it be lovely to have those kinds of days again? And the price on this was just $16.95 as well. So let me know if you would like one of these scarves. Could also be worn. Oh, I should tell you the size. Here's the width, maybe 2 feet, and a wingspan, but it's a lighter fabric, so less bulk to it. So let me know if this is it, and Shirley's going to take that. I just had the one. Thank you, gals, for that, and I'll just keep moving on. From the company Native Northwest, which we also have from them. Can you see that? It's kind of a stylized bird heads on that symbol. It's sort of to be a moon, but in the moon we have bird heads. And so that's why it's on tonight's show with the bird theme. These are vegan, which is non-leather. It's polyurethane little wristlet, so you can carry it simply like this. It has this really beautiful little medallion. Oops, not so beautiful that way. Beautiful medallion, just to add a little bit of sparkle to it. Zippers open, and it kind of reminds me, just very simple and plain, something to put a cell phone in there, a credit card. Not a lot in there, but pencil cases, remember those? I have a couple in red, and I think I have 4 remaining in the black. Maybe that's not 2 birds' heads. On that one, it looks more like, well, it could be 2. Or is that the lower one, maybe the body of the bird? Anyways, the price on this originally was $19.95, but I'm clearing them up for $12. So let me know if you would like in black or in red, and I'll happily hook you up. So remember, if you are placing orders in the comment section during the show, check back after the show. Give me a couple of hours, and I will just confirm that with you. And you'll want to let me know as well when it is that you'll be coming by to pick it up. Or if you're watching from out of town, remember, I do shop and ship. And last week, Kim added to it, it's sip, shop, and ship. Okay, if you must. And let's keep the show going. So next item, I'm wearing it actually, and it is just can't get much closer, but I'm going to show it to you in the packaging. Can we get that focused? You can see it's just this small little feather on this fine little chain. And the original price on this was $15.95, and I'm just clearing them out for $10. I have 6 in stock, so let me know if you would just like this little feather necklace. It's very, very stylish and really affordable as well. Affordable without it being on sale, but with the added discount, how could you go wrong with that? Great little gifts, and some of you might be having granddaughters and nieces and neighbors and others that you want. And Deb is going to take 3 of the necklaces. So I'm just going to make a note, 3, take 3. Deb, just add in there the 3 small feather necklaces so I don't get confused afterward, which is easy to do. And let's see, carrying on, I do have one of these, just one of these coming up. And what is these? What is this? This is a longer necklace. And so lengthwise, it's this long. It too is on a fine chain. Its original price was $18.95, and I have it marked down for $15, but I want to show it to you closer. And you can see it's very, very beautiful. And it is both the rose gold and a darker silver, a lighter silver and a darker silver. Can we get that focused once more? I don't know, but it's really, really, really beautiful. And what did I say the price was? Originally was $18.95 for $15. So let me know if you would want one of these. If you're watching the repeat of the show as well, please do some ordering. What I've been watching is people say, hey, I love the repeats, but I don't get too many orders from those repeat viewers. So let's kick that up, okay? And love the fact that people are ordering during the show. That keeps everybody motivated and excited, especially me. Let's see, keeping going, we have another necklace. I'll have to take this one off. Although wearing multiple necklaces, the layering of them, the stacking of them is really a great look as well. So I'm running down in terms of quantity. What are these? So these, oh my goodness, these are absolutely beautiful. So it is a suede, there's 2 strands to each feather, 2 strands of suede, and then there's all these little rings, and the most gorgeous, can we get focused? Most gorgeous feathers at the end. And when you wear something like this, it just totally elongates your body. And oh, maybe I'll put one of a different color on, but my eye is drawn to that long vertical line. When somebody takes a look at you, you look taller and thinner, and that's a good thing. Taller and thinner that way. And I have 2 remaining in black. What was the price? It was originally $42.95, and they are marked down because I'm just getting down to not too many, $28. So I have 2 remaining in black. I have 2 in the red color. Oops. I don't really have the right top on for maybe wearing a necklace like this. And then I have as well one in the taupe, which is the darker, and I have 4 in the lighter gray color. So let me know if you would like any of those, just $28. Great gifts, great something for yourself. And my view of having this store all these years was that I don't want having to get dressed up to be really difficult. I think you just get some really comfortable, basic quality pieces and just accessorize them by just putting on a necklace like this. It really changes the look of the outfit that I'm wearing, and I'm ready to go. So let me know if any of these interest you. Okay, I'll take that off and carry on with tonight's show. So our theme is birds. And how's everybody doing? Is nobody's flown the coop here, or haha? Maybe I'll throw it instead of sad puns, I'll throw a little bit of trivia out. Now, which bird cannot fly? You probably know that. It's the penguin, that it cannot fly, and it's the only bird that can walk upright. But what I didn't know before preparing for the show is that they can jump up to 9 feet or 3 meters. That's pretty impressive. Maybe great for basketball. They actually are very fast swimmers. Maybe they don't fly, but they can swim 36 kilometers an hour. And let's see. And yeah, they can do that. But there's a really big emperor penguin. I remember in elementary school, remember when you had encyclopedias, and I did a project on penguins, and the emperor penguin, it can dive up to 535 meters. That's like, wow, that's really deep, and can hang down in there. Usually they go down for about 5 minutes, but can be down underwater for as much as 18 minutes. Pretty impressive. Plus they wear tuxedos all day and night. And Wanda is just joining us. Hello, Wanda. And yes, go back and watch the replay. Welcome to the show. And our theme is birds. So please get your orders in. And I see we still have that angry bird face up at the top during the live presentation. And I'm sure somebody's going to be removing that afterwards when they realize, oh my God, what did they do? So the other thing about bird fact is the peregrine falcon, when it does a dive, when it's hunting and it dives down, it can reach speeds of, that's getting close to 400 kilometers an hour. That's pretty quick. And yeah, when it's in its free fall like that. Let's carry on with the show. I said it would be all about birds plus some fun facts, and I personally found that interesting. Okay, next thing, birds. We have, you saw this on our earlier show. If you are interested, I think, when did I do that show? A couple of weeks ago. I showed a number of Alex and Ani bracelets. That was the theme of the show. And if you're interested in some of those products, please check them out. We do have from the Alex and Ani collection, which is, these are bracelets that are made out of recycled materials and metals, with Raphelian silver and gold on them, which is, it's kind of Russian silver and Russian gold, but it's a type of gold and silver. These are wraps. So up close, here's what one of them will look like. Really beautiful. So these are great, easy to put on and take off. You just crank them open like this. They also fit women with larger hands really nicely. And then on it goes like that. And to remove it again, just simply give it a tug and off it comes. And these wraps were normally $70, but during our clearance sale, our store closing sale, where I'm trying to clear this store out so I can focus more on a new retail format, which is building out our shopping show. But these are discounted to $50. And they come with a card explaining the meaning of the feather. And the feather is about truth, light, and virtue. It's an object, it says, representing light and air. A feather is the bearer of truth and justice. Ancient Egyptians believed a pure heart weighed as light as a feather. In Christianity, feathers represent virtues of charity, hope, and faith. Bestow the feather to seek wisdom and reach new heights. So a lovely gift. So what I have remaining are, this is called the plume feather. So I have it in gold and in silver. Then we also have the peacock feather in gold and silver. and finally the quill in gold remaining. So those are the options of the Alex and Ani wrap bracelets, the feather wrap bracelets. Great gifts. What do we have as occasions coming up? We have Easter, we have birthdays, we have anniversaries, we have just because gifts, graduations coming up, anniversaries, all sorts of reasons to pick these up as gifts or just treat yourself. And the next one, I do have a couple of other Alex and Ani's, and Mother's Day. Yes, Shannon, of course. I forgot that, didn't I? Sorry, Mom. My mom is watching. And Mom, just a note, some of my customers were saying, I didn't see your mom on the show. And my mom joins really early and says hello, but if you're still there, Mom, people love to hear your comments. So, or did you leave the show? sometimes she gets pulled away. So what we have next on the, oh, but why would you get pulled away? I'm here to speak next about the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays. My parents, I'm blessed to have my parents. They're in their 80s and 90s, but they are big Blue Jays fans. And so I have just one of the Blue Jays bracelets from Alex and Ani remaining. The medallion is about the size of a penny, and the price on this was $39, but it is going to be for $25. And yeah, Josie is pointing out really great qualities. This quality they are. And because this is a licensed product, that's why the initial price is higher than the other medallions. But, you know, go Blue Jays. So we have these remaining. It was $39 for $25. Is that what I said? And so let me know if you would like the final remaining Blue Jays. It too just opens up simply like this, and on it goes. And it really looks great when you start to put beaded bracelets together with it. This one here is one of the beaded ones that I have. They were $46, and I think it was on my last show clearing it for $30. Is that right? But this bracelet that I have here is several years old already from Alex and Ani. So when you start to layer your bracelets like that, really creates a really great look. So Barb is going to take the Blue Jays bracelet. Fantastic. So I will set that aside for you, Barb. I also have another style of Blue Jays bracelet. It's part of what they call their Kindred Cord. The Kindred Cord is something that you could wear all the time. It let's see if I take it off the card. Okay, so here, okay, so you can open this up and put it on your wrist, and then you would secure it. And this is something that you can just wear all the time if you wish. You don't need to wear it all the time, but it is a little more difficult to put on and take off than the other style, as well as it fits really small wrists as well, both for men and women. And this is actually, the others were brass or zinc covered with Russian silver, Russian gold. In this case, this is 925 sterling silver, plus it's a licensed product. So the original price on this Kindred Cord was $46, and I'm clearing this out for $20. I only have 4 of them left. So if you would like one of these, please let me know. It's the Blue Jay Kindred Cord. Okay, so let me know on those if that is of interest to you. How's everybody doing on tonight's show? I see our numbers are still doing pretty good. There's still time for you to text or phone a friend and get them joining the show as well. Let's carry on with our next item. I have one little baby chick remaining in the store, and it's right here. Little wee chickie. It's a finger puppet from Folk Manus, and Easter is coming up, and wouldn't this be lovely in an Easter basket? And I see Eleanor's going to take one of the blue J Kindred Cord. It's fantastic. So a little wee chickie, really cute. Oh, really? Okay. So if you're interested in the final little finger puppet, it's just $11.95. Something great to add to your Easter basket. But here's one of my all-time favorite puppets, and it is the ostrich. I've named her Olivia. This is Olivia, the stage puppet. Oh, come on, stop that. Okay, so she's very, very annoying. But what is, besides she's being so attractive, and I really think she would look really great with a pearl strand around her neck, great for Zoom calls. Maybe you have children that you're speaking with at a long distance on FaceTime, on Zoom calls. Wouldn't this be fun if you had Olivia joining you as well? So I just have one Olivia's remaining, and Olivia is $42.95. I have other puppets here at the store, but I want to tell you a little bit about ostrich, since it's fun facts. And they are actually the largest birds. You probably know that, the largest birds with the largest eyes of any land mammal, not just birds, of any land mammal. They have the largest eyes. Now these are a little smaller than really they are, but they actually take up 50% of an ostrich's head is made up of their eyes. Their eggs, they say, are the size of a cantaloupe, weighing about 3 pounds or 1.5 kilograms. And they may not fly, but they run fast, and they can run up to 70 kilometers an hour. How tall are they? They're almost 3 meters tall. They are really big, and their wingspan is almost 2 meters. 2 meters. Big. They are big. And so this is Olivia, and thank you, Olivia, for joining us tonight on the show. Hopefully we have found you a good home to go to after the show, and say goodnight. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll just say goodbye to Olivia here. Next item we have is, I kept looking around the store. What do I have that has birds on it or in it? And I have the nature coloring book that has lots of birds in it. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. You can see the bird there with different, oh, look at the peacock. Wouldn't that be beautiful to color? We've got flowers, roses, more birds. Look at that. All sorts of great pictures of birds, and lots of birds, and lots of feathers and leaves. Just great, great. Lots of coloring to be done. The book price, I just have one remaining. It was $19.95, clearing out for $15. So let me know if you'd like the nature coloring book. You know, projecting some of those images onto a window and painting a window would certainly be beautiful, wouldn't it? Or tracing it and then painting it on some other object. Really beautiful. Okay, let's keep the show going. And how are we doing? Okay, looking around the store, what do I have remaining? At our checkout counter, I have not many, how few? I just have a half a dozen of these beautiful blank cards. They come in just in a quality, lovely, it's white, but it's a quality white envelope. the artwork by Mark Jacobson, who is an Ojibwe Canadian artist, and the scene is of eagles. And the cards were normally $5.95. They come in a cellophane wrapper as well. I'm clearing them out for $4. So I have 6 remaining, just $4 each, and that's the eagle greeting card, blank cards. And where else did I see birds? Oh my goodness, I just have a couple left in stock. I should be able to get more if I run out. And last year came out the very popular, oh my goodness, it's into its 3rd printing, the Thunder Bay Nature Guide, which shows you 30 different nature areas in and around Thunder Bay, all listed here. And it's going to show you where to, let me just find the appropriate pages. It'll just show you where in and around the Thunder Bay area these are, with the listing, the nature sites. It'll give you the directions on how to get there. Plus, it's going to speak about the geography, the plants, the birds that are there, what to look for, the mammals. It also just filled with all sorts of different great information, great photographs, and it's just $25. So if you are planning to spend time outdoors this summer, or maybe you're watching from out of town and you're planning a trip to Thunder Bay, wouldn't it be great to prepare yourself for your visit by taking a look at one of these in advance? So, and it's here, Mckellar Island Birdobs Observatory. And is this a whole section on, yeah, just lots of bird viewing opportunities in and around Thunder Bay. So let me know if you'd like a copy of the Thunder Bay Nature Guide, and price is just $25. Keep going on. If you're going to be looking at birds, you need to be able to see a little. It will enhance your experience if you can see further than what you can with your naked eye. So last show I was showing monoculars. So here's one that Pat has ordered already. So I've taken this out of your hold basket, Pat. Oh, and Natalie's joined us from Terrace Bay as well. Hi, Natalie. This is a monocular from Brunton, a really durable one. It says, buy it, try it, bust it, return it, no questions asked. This comes with a little carrying case that is going to attach through here. You can just attach it to a belt, or maybe on the shoulder strap of your backpack. This will magnify 8 times, so you'll be able to see 8 times further. In the opening 8 by 22, the 22 is in reference to the size of the optic lens. The bigger the number, the more light it allows in. So on a really gray, dark day in the evening, a bigger binocular would be doing better. But this is going to allow you to bring in close the birds that you're seeing, but also landscapes, or an animal that might be crossing, or an otter. There's so much to be seen over the back fence. Okay. I just placed an order for more of these. I have our demo one, but let me know. I'm expecting it probably in a week's time to have more of these. What is the price of this particular model? It is $44.95. So we also have another style, and it too is from Brunton. It's called the Echo Zoom. Now, it is in its carrying case as well, and has a little protective cap. This one, though, you're going to be able to bring in a subject. You'll be able to see 10 times further, 10 to 30 times further. Oh my gosh. And you're going to see things really close. One downside to this, however, is any bit of movement is also magnified as well. But if you've got a steady hand, or you can set that onto a solid object and focus. There was a crow in the tree that's halfway down our parking lot, and just from the porch of our front of our store, I zoomed in on the eye of that crow, and it's really quite amazing. So the price on the one that zooms 10 to 30 times, it is price on this is $74.95, and I do have this in stock. So let me know if that interests you. We also have here at the store. Oh my God, I'm stretching, looking for things that have birds on them, but I also have, look at this, see, there's a bird. I have cottage journals with outdoor camp cottage journals with outdoor scenes engraved in them, and in this case the cottage journal has the loon. So there's a cutout here that you can put a photograph of your family or your friends or your camp or your cottage, and then inside here either guests write notes, or maybe you just keep a diary of what's happening out at the lake. And we have a photo reference page. So if you have a photograph that corresponds with that particular day, you can put it in the photo album at the reverse. These were usually $36.95, but part of my clearance sale, they are going to be marked down to $30. So I have had other outdoor scenes, and I have how many? Well, I'm going to put a list up, but I also have just a few left of those that say camp. So I'm sure most of you are aware, here in Northern Ontario, we refer to our cottages as camps, and some of those camps are like beautiful homes as well. So but across the border where you are, Kelly, I believe you call them cabins, or if you're watching from Manitoba, you might call it a cabin as well. I want to point out, though, what I have remaining on our guest journals. We have Amethyst Harbor, Amethyst Heights, Birch Beach, Cabin, Camp, Cloud Lake, Cottage, Crystal Beach. One that says guest journal for family and friends, Hawkeye Lake, guest journal at our home, Kashabawi Lake, Lake Country, Abonga Lake, Oliver Lake, Sandstone Lake, Sleeping Giant, Take a Hike, and Two Island Lake. The numbers on the ending are how many I have currently in stock. So if you know of anyone at those locations, great gift for $30. And hopefully you'll get to spend some time out at one of those beautiful outdoor spots, or the one at home. You know, if you're playing host to guests, wouldn't it be nice to have them write into that journal afterwards? And I just have a couple more items to show before we wrap up tonight's show. I do have, I said, clearing out lots of stuff here at the store as part of our store closing sale. 25 years of selling quality, easy care, stylish clothing, where I do the buying, going to various buying shows, but making sure that I'm using a good eye and trying to dress women in making us look taller and thinner. But there's some tricks on what to select from there. But I just have I have down products. I have some downwear. I have some winter coats remaining at 50% off, and currently at 40% off from a brand called Indigena. And where can I show you that? There's I can show you this. Can you see? Not very well, you can't see. See there? Their symbol is a feather, a geometric feather. And they like to use that feather in the design of their garments. So what is this? This has a side zipper, but it is a down-filled vest. Really, really stylish, and with the hood, and it covers the butt. And I have it remaining in extra small in black, this particular one, as well as, I think I have a medium, and I have in medium in the gray. And the original price on this was $250, but it's 40% off. So stop those girls, those gals from ordering online, paying more, and not having a chance to try them on, and help this gal out here, okay? So we have those, but also what we have from them are skirts. Look at that. How fun is that? So this is a bit of a longer skirt from Indiana, and it just slips on, and it's got some front pockets. Great look with leggings, or if you've got a little shorter jacket, but you need your backside covered. Great for hockey moms as well. I have the gray one in a size medium, as well as extra large. They do fit on a bit of a smaller size, so just a caution to you. Plus I have in black in size large, little shorter version with the zippered front and power stretch side panels to them. So really, really, really comfy. And that too is 40% off. Its original price was $159. So I have some down winter coats remaining, some down vests and skirts. And finally, to clean things up. And Deb has made a purchase, I think her daughter as well, in terms of those vests. Going to keep you warm on those windy days. Great for layering, great look, and you might be sick of winter. But who's got money to then just say, well, I'm not going to spend it right now because I'm going to spend full price next fall, winter. Well, it's here, and prices are great. And by the way, I want you to take stock of your wardrobe, your winter wardrobe right now. What's worn out? What are you sick and tired of wearing all the time? You think, oh my God, I got to get something replaced. Well, I have it here in the store. So get in here. It's been lonely. I'm like the Maytag repairman. It's been so quiet, and I don't know. So please know, though, we do require that you wear a mask when you come into the store. I want to make sure that none of us are picking up anything from each other. And I know people are getting out with groups of people and so on. Don't know if you picked anything up there. So just to protect us, and we'll do the same to you, we're going to wear masks here in our store. But we have down cleaner. You're all going to be wanting to wash your down jackets and vests and sleeping bags and what have you. And you do that at home, ideally in a front-loading wash machine with cool water on gentle cycle, and with down cleaner. This is going to be good for 10 garments. And now, why would you use a down cleaner and not just regular detergent? Well, regular detergents have oils and things in them that can, some people have even got streaks in their garments when they wash them, but they strip out the oils, the natural oils on the down, as well as if it is a waterproof, breathable garment, technically made to keep you drier inside and let moisture release through the micropores and keep water from coming in. There's some science behind there, and that detergent gums everything up and kind of wrecks what you paid for. So the price on this to do 10 garments is $16.95. And I also have another cleaner if you're having synthetic coats to be washing and some synthetic wear. So that is going to wrap up my show on the theme of birds. And I hope you've enjoyed this show. I'm going to be back next Thursday. I don't know what the theme is going to be. I love to take your orders in the comment sections. You can, what did I say? You can also private message me, phone me, or text me. If you are placing an order, also just let me know. We'll need to talk when it is that you're going to be by to come and pick it up. Please share the video. Please share, like at the end, just put share so that we can increase our viewing audience and perhaps our sales. It's such a nice group. Why? And it's a positive show. Why wouldn't you tell people about it? Don't keep this a secret. And what else can I tell you before? I had some other facts about owls and that a woodpecker can peck 20 times per second. And yeah, anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this show. And I just go back into the comment sections there. And we will see you, I hope, in the store. We are open uh, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays 11 to 5, as well as Saturdays 11 to 4. And have a great sale going on. Love to see you. Remember, we have parking in our side parking lot, angle park, and drive out the back when you're ready to go. So parking available while you're shopping here in the store. Kelly's saying good night. It was so much fun. Can't wait for you to come visit us again across the border. Kelly and Pat, can't wait to see you come in from Terrace Bay. And Alina, can't wait to see you as you visit us from Toronto in the days ahead. So thank you so much, everyone. And as you know, what I've been doing to end our show, trying to keep things light, but I think we can all appreciate that everyone's Ukrainian now, it seems. I'm of Ukrainian heritage, and it has been our tradition in the Ukrainian community to, at the end of a cultural event or a special event, to end it off with the Ukrainian national anthem. And I'm going to continue to do that for some time. So good night, everyone. See you next week. Love to take your orders. Remember, shop with Diane.